So we'll be doing the GIT task. Okay, so just to show you, okay, GIT. We've done it before, but they changed the repository. You can create the repository, clone it to your PC, and then move the files of the old one to the new one. But in order not to get some conflict, because that other one has some branches, right? So let's just start all over. Okay, so that would be nice. Okay, so just do the quiz question, and it says if you have these different files on your project. Let's say you are doing a Git project, as you can see it's inside the tmp directory, and inside the Git directory you have all these files inside. Okay, so you've edited only one file and you want to push that file alone. So you want to push this whole test alone, this one I think this one is generated by Emacs. Okay, so what you do is git add and then the name of that file. Okay, click on this, and then you said which command is used, can you use to change when okay, what command can you use to see what changes has been stacked, which haven't, and which files aren't being tracked. And that one will be git status. Git checkout is to change what's it called, to change branches, and git init is used to clone as well. So you do your submit button, and once you do that you should be done. Okay, so now you create your first that repository. What's the name of the repository? Okay, so create this. You should have created an access token, right? So if you've not created access token, just check video on how to create access tokens, like 2-minute video. So once you're done, you want to create this repo, go to your GitHub, and then go to this, and then your repositories, and then new repository, and then okay, just paste it there, ALX0D, come back here, and then description, just copy it and then paste it here. Okay, so you should not have any public and readme. Okay, so you should not have it from GitHub. So you do that all the readme on your terminal. So after that you save it. So let's save it, come down, save, and then you clone it. So you can use SSH or HTTP. So let's use HTTP. Let's copy it. I hope that's copied already. This is our terminal. So let me clear all these things and go back out. Clear. ls. Okay, no. This is not where we're supposed to be. cd dot one more time ls. Okay, good. So when you open your terminal, this is what you will be seeing. So we want to clone that repository that we just created. You need your personal access token as well. So you do your git clone, right? And then that command that you copied, just paste it, and then come here to this at GitHub, right at, and then come to the back of the ad and paste your access token. I think my access token is here. Okay, so just double tap, copy, and then come here and paste it. So once you are done with that, then press enter. Then you appear to have cloned an empty repository because your repository is empty. So if I reload this page now, okay, it's still like that because it's still empty. Okay, so yeah, sorry. And should we clear it? No, let's just continue. So with the task, you see you appear to have cloned, and you should have this ALX0D, just like we have it here. Okay, so after that, what else? Create a readme, right? Create a readme and push it. Okay, but while creating a readme, you have to, okay, we've already initialized user email. You've done this before on your system, so you might not need to do this again. So you just create cd into it and create a readme file, and the content should be my first readme. Okay, so let us cd into it alx what's it called, 0 day. Okay, and then we do ls, and then we create there's nothing inside, and we create it. Let's use emacs to create our readme .md. Okay, press enter, and then it should contain what, my first readme, right? And then the mine is m is capital letter and the rest are small letter. Then let's go back and then do my first readme, Ctrl X, Ctrl S, Ctrl X, Ctrl C, and then when you do ls, you should have it there. When you cut readme, you see the content, my first readme. Okay, so let us clear our screen and then ls. So we have our readme file ready. Then we push git add. You can just git add readme.md or git add space dot, and then you do git commit. So what is our commit message? Let's check our commit message. The commit message is my first commit, right? My first commit. So, and push the remote. You don't need to do this because you've done it before. Okay, so paste, use, enter. Okay, and then git push. You can put origin to the front, and then enter, and then we are done. Okay, so and then we come here, and then okay, you have all this, and then check your code. So your alx 0 day should contain a readme file, and then you should have pushed it. So if we check here as well and we refresh this place, okay, you will have the readme file inside. Then you come here and then it's checked. So we go to the next task, which says create a directory called this in this directory. Okay, so create this directory inside 0x03. Let me just copy, and then make sure you include a non-empty. So inside this directory, you create another readme inside. Okay, and the readme should not be empty. At the root of the repository and in the directory, make sure you commit and push your code to GitHub, otherwise the checker will always fail. Okay, so then where is it? Right here. So we do make directory and then this. So when we list it, we have our directory and this one. So we'll move into this place and create a readme file. So we cd into this place and then ls. We don't have anything there. Create a readme file. Let us use our emacs again. Readme.md, enter, and then you can just write your content. I'll say this is the first web directory for Git in the 0 project, 0ALX project. You can write anything you want there. Ctrl X, Ctrl S, Ctrl X, Ctrl C, and then when we list it, we have our readme inside. Okay, then we add git add it. You can git add full stop or git add readme. Okay, and then so this one will add everything that is inside this whole thing. Okay, and then git commit. We are not giving a commit message, so we'll come up with our commit message, and I'll say this is the readme file of 0x03, right? And then I'll press enter and then git push. Okay, I can add origin. You need to add origin if you don't want to, and then what is it called? Then we press enter. Okay, so if you go here and reload this page, you will see that we have it already, and then this is the commit message we gave it. Okay, so mm, it's coming. Okay, so if you open it as well, you will see the readme inside. This is the readme file. Okay, so it creates, and then let's go and check. Sorry, and then when I check out, I'm trying to be as fast as I can. Okay, so that's is complete. Try not to do your done by yourself. Make your checker do it for you. If you do it yourself, your checker will not help you confirm if you are right or wrong. Okay, so now for the moment we have an empty project directory containing only a readme. Time to code. Okay, so create these directories at the root of the project: bash, c, and js. So at the root of the project we create bash and c and js. So if you look at alx0d directory files. Okay, so the bash, the c, and the js will be inside the 0x03. Okay, so let's go. So yeah, let's clear the screen. Let me make the screen bigger. Okay, let me make it smaller a bit. Okay, and then ls. So we are inside this 0x03. So we want to create bash, c, and js. Okay, so we do make directory bash, c, and js. And when we list the content, we have the readme and bash, c, and js, right? So you go back to the task, and then we've created this. So create these empty files in c. Create c is form. Okay, so we'll go inside the c directory and create c is form, right? So let's go here, and then you do cdc. Okay, and then you create an empty file called c is form, and then inside the c, when we list it, we see that we have it. Then let's go outside back, and then we are back to this 0x03. So the next one is inside js. You create main.js and index.js. So let's go to, when you list it, you have the js here, and then cd into js. You don't need to list it if you are sure of where you are. Okay, cd.js, right? So you create a file, touch main.js and index.js, right? Okay, and then ls, you see that we have these two, and then cd to go back to 0x03. Let us clear our screen, and then we've done that, we've done this. So create a file in bash called alx. Okay, and then inside the alx, write these commands. Okay, write this command. It should be in 2 lines. This one will be in the first line, and then this one will be in second line. I just want to copy everything, because so inside bash we create alx. So let's do here, right? So let's list it, and then you cd into bash. Okay, and then when you list it, you see that it's empty. Then let us use emacs to create alx. Okay, and then we paste this, and then remember this one is not there, and then it should be on 2 lines. Okay, and then you save it and quit it. When you list it, we have our alx, and when you check the content of alx, you see that it is 2 echo alx, right? And then the root back and this. So let us clear it. So the next tag says you should create school, and then inside that same bash. Okay, so and write this content inside. Okay, so you do, sorry, then you do, when we list it, and you use emacs to write inside emacs school. You can also use vi, which is very simple. I'm just trying to switch back to, not like switch back, I'm just trying to explore emacs now. So that's it, and then yes, so we have the 2 files. When we cut school, you see that we have these 2 commands there. So we are done with that, and then what is the next thing? It said add all the files, all these files, and commit your change, commit with the commit message starting to code. So cool. So yeah, so we'll add everything and push it with this commit message. Okay, so we're having a class very soon, so I'm trying to be fast, as fast as I can. So we'll go back to this place, because this, if we just push from here, it will only push this bash. It will only push this bash. Okay, so if we push from here, it will only push. So let us go to this place that contains all the files we've been working on. So when we do this, you see that it contains all the files we've been working on. So when we push all these files, to go to the GitHub. So we just do git add all the files, and then git commit dash commit message should be starting to go to this, okay, and then enter, and then git push. So when we are done with that, then we go to this place and check our code and start a new test, and that should check it. So let's just wait. You see that's checked. So collaboration is blah 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 blah. Okay, so this one is talking about creating branches in C, and if you check our, if we reload our page, you see that we have only one branch so far, master branch, right? So we want to create branches so that we don't interfere with the codes, with codes so far. So any person with the branches can duplicate all these things and edit everything without touching these things. Okay, so that's basically what master does. So let us clear our screen, and then let's go back to the project. And then in the project we have a branch is like a copy of a project. It's mainly used to do this. But this, you create a branch called update script. Okay, so we are creating a branch called update script, and then that's it. So copy it, and in the branch create an empty file called this. So let's go this, and then we do std outside, and so inside the ALX0D, right? So we now do git branch update script, right? Yes. So if we do git branch, tell us that we are in our master branch, so we want to move to this update script. So we do git checkout update. Sorry, I went to press something by mistake. That's why it's opening this place. Okay, yeah, update script, and then yeah, you see that we have switched to the update script branch. So if we do git branch now, git branch, you see that we are in our update script, right? So you switch to it. So create an empty file. So once you switch to it, you see that in our update script too, we have the same access to all the files that the master has. Okay, so any code we do, changes we make here, it will not affect this master. Okay, then if we are okay with the changes, we can then merge it with the master, and that's what we'll be doing. Okay, so sorry for, let me just take this one back because it's confusing us. Okay, so create an empty file inside the bash. You create a file, an empty file called 98. So let's quickly do that, and then ls, and then we cd inside 0x. That's where the bash is, right? So let me clear the screen and cd into bash, and then ls, and then create a file. It's touch 98. Okay, when we list it, we have the 98 now. Okay, so we've done that, and then update the ALX by replacing echo ALX with echo ALX school. So we just add school to this place. Okay, so bash ALX. So replace. So we'll add school to this place. Okay. Yeah. So you can just do emacs ALX, and is the school starting with capital letter or small letter? I think it's capital letter. Let me quickly check, because all these things are case sensitive and you have to just be careful. So when we list it and cut the ALX now, you see that we have the ALX code now. So let us clear, and we're done with that one. So after that, so updates, where we are there, we've done this one. So add a commit message saying my personal work, right? So you add a commit message saying my personal work. So let's just see the, okay, we did everything here. This is my alarm for the class we are doing. Okay, so I think we did all we did here, but let us, yeah, let us just, right, let me see. All we've done is inside bash 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 bash. Okay, so we can git add and git commit from here. I think that's what we want to do, right? So this is your commit message, my personal one. So you do git add everything inside, git commit. The commit message should be my personal work, and then git push. Okay, enter. Okay, sorry. Git push origin update underscore script. This is what we're supposed to do. Yeah, so we are pushing it to the update script. Okay, so let us clear, and then that's it. So this is the tips telling us how to push to update script. That one. Okay, so we are we done? Perfect. So wait, your master needs a quick fix. So we've done everything here in the branch update script, right? So your manager tells us that we need to quickly do something on the master branch. So we change to master branch. Okay, so let's first change to the master branch. Let's see the outside, and then I don't think we need to see the outside compulsory. I'd like to do this for formality sake. So git checkout, am I correct? Check out. Okay, master, switch to master. So if you do git branch, you see that we are in our master now. Okay, so we want to edit something on our master. If we check, if we cd into the 0x0 and press ls, you see that 98. Okay, and we cd into bash, and then we do ls. You see that 98 we created in the other branch is not there. Anyway, so we need to do something. Okay, thank God we are going into this batch and we are already there. So inside the ALX, replace ALX, that echo, by update the file bash ALX by replacing. Okay, you know, in this one we have, in that master we still have this one, we've not changed it. So we have to change it to school is so cool, right? ALX school is so cool. Okay, and then delete the directory js. Okay, so let us go here. So we are already in the bash ls, and then inside ALX, let's just emacs ALX, and then ALX, and then school is so cool. Do we have this here? Let me check. Yes, so that's that, and then 100x, see, and then with the ls we have it. Then we cut ALX, you see that ALX school is there. So let us clear our screen, and then we said we should delete the directory js, and then where is the directory js? It's here. So you just, I think it's js empty. Let us do remove directory. No, js is not empty. So to remove it, do rm-r js. Okay, now we do ls, and you see that that's gone. Okay, so once we do all these things, and then it said commit your message saying alt fix. Okay, and then push to the origin master. Okay, so git wait. Okay, git add dot. So what we are doing is we are trying to add everything. Sorry, ls. We are trying to add everything that we've done here. All our code are inside this place, so we can just do it from here. So we do git add dot, and then git commit our commit message should be alt fix, I guess, right? Let me just check. Alt fix, good. So and then enter, and then git push origin. So when we're done with that, we clear our screen, and then we go there and run the checker, check your code, start a new test, and then we should be done in no time. Good. So now we go to the next one. We are almost done with the mandatory, and then we go to the advanced. So now of course you can also work on the same branch as your co-worker, blah blah blah. For this task and only this task, please update your readme file in the branch from github.com. Okay, and then so we'll go to GitHub. This is the only time you are allowed to change your content from GitHub. So you update your readme in the branch, in the main branch. Okay, and then you are, so what are we going to give you? Did they give us get all the changes? Okay, so we are just to update it. Okay, so just do like this, and then you go to the, you are in master already, and then this readme. Oh, my first readme, I didn't even type it well. So okay, now so let us just update it. So you do edit, and then let me first correct this place, my first readme. So let me just add one more line. This line was updated from GitHub. Okay, so you do your commit changes, and then commit message updated readme. Okay, commit changes. Okay, so we've updated our readme. So if you notice our, let's see the out, you know, we updated this readme here, right? If you cat readme, that first, now I've corrected this and I've added a new line, but it is different from here, so I need to pull that changes here. So to do that, all I need to do is git pull, and then press enter, and then it will tell me that I've done some changes on my readme file. So if I list it now and I cut my readme back, let me use old command here. So you see that I have it correct now. Okay, so that's that. So let us clear our screen and go to the task, and it says okay, so we've done this. Create a new file called up to date at the root directory. So up to date should be inside this ox03.git. okay, so I think it's this readme file that we were even told to edit anyway. But anyway, it's nothing serious. So if it's that, what you will do is go to this place, but it doesn't matter anyway. One entry not shown. What's going on? So I think it's this readme that we are supposed to edit. So you can edit it as well, and then just do your git pull. Okay, so inside this directory you create up to date. Okay, so copy this one and then move to this place, and then ls cd0 is ls, and then touch up to date, right? We have to create up to date ls, and then we have up to date, right? So we have that. Hope they didn't tell us to change branch. Yes, in the main branch. Okay, so to git commit, create a new file up to date at the root of your direction, and in it write a git command line used. So in this up to date, we write the git command line we use to pull that stuff. So we just do, you can use emacs again, emacs up to date, and then press enter, and then we just write it git pull. Okay, and then Ctrl S, Ctrl S, Ctrl S, Ctrl C. Then when you list it, let's just remove. You must start again. Let's remove this one. So this is up to date. So when you cut up to date, you see that it has git pull. Okay, so clear it, and then we'll git add, and then git commit, and then commit message will be what? Do we have a commit message? How to be up to date in git. Okay, so copy that, and then we paste it. Ctrl Shift V, and then enter, and then git push. You can add the origin to it, and then my command is damn, see me, mistake, I was rushing. PUSH, yes, I'm correct, yes. So you do this, and then you clear, and then let's just check. It should work. Okay, so we're done, and then let's go to the advanced task. And then, are you sure you want to do? Yes, I'm done with everything. So to the advanced tasks, collaboration is cool, but this one is when conflict. So you know, we've had different files in update script now, and then different files in our master branch. So we now want to merge the update script with the master, and then we are merging. So it says, let's just follow it. It says to illustrate that the merge, to illustrate, please merge the branch of this script to main. Cool. All my changes will now be part of the main. Ha ha ha. Blah 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 blah. So it's quite simple. So we do ls. Okay, we are here. We can just do git checkout. Okay, we are in our, to merge, you have to make sure you're in your main. So git branch, we are in our master, right? Then git merge, and then update underscore script put. Okay, enter. So there's a conflict in the ALX. Stuff has conflict. Okay, so you go here, and then you say at the end, okay, you see conflict here in ALX. So as you can see, we have conflict between two branches on the same file. So because the ALX content has different content, you know, we edited it. I won't go deep into that for now, so just check out the live section we had where I explained very well. Your goal now is to resolve conflict by using the version of the so we want to use the version of the update script and push the. So what we'll do now is so we go and find that ALX what's it called, file. Okay, so we emacs ALX, and then you will see that we have the conflict inside. So this is the one for the update script, right? This is the one they said we should use. Okay, so we can just delete all this nonsense. Delete this one, and then go here, delete this one. Yes, so Ctrl X, Ctrl S, Ctrl S, Ctrl C, then LF, then yes. So when you cut ALX now, you've done it. So we merge it, and then let me see if we need to do git merge again. Git merge of this script. So we just do git commit now. Git commit. Okay, git commit. Our commit message should be they give us a commit message. At the end, you should have your and the new files and details. Okay, they didn't give us a commit message, so let's just commit it ourselves and say merging other script to me, or you can say merging of this script to me, just one of this. Enter. I have a call, and then okay, and then I have a call and I can't pick now, so update script. What again? At the end, you should have all your work from this call is distracting. Okay, let me just silence it. Okay, at the end, you should have all your work from the main branch. Okay, after that, then you do git push. Okay, so let's do git push. Sorry. And then git push. Okay, and then we are done. Okay, so once you do git push, just check your code, and that should be done. I can't pick that code. I have to be done with this thing before I can pick it. Oh, sorry, we have some checker fail. Failure. Gosh, the school is open. Doesn't contain school. The school is open. Okay, let's just put this inside. Were we told to do that? Let me see. Maybe we were told to do that here somewhere. Anyway, so let's go back into that, and then you said ls, and then emacs school. Okay, the school is open there. So git add git commit, and commit message should be fixed. Fix the school file, and then git push, and then let's come back to our task and check the code. So if I went to do done without doing this checker, I would have issues. Okay, so we are done, and then the last one, it says this is git ignore. Git ignore is done. You create this repository inside your directory, this directory. Okay, you create this repo, and then once you create this repository, anything you put inside, any file name you put inside, that file name will not be pushed to GitHub. Okay, so for example, I can have a password file where I store password. Once I press the name of the password inside this git ignore folder, and I do git push everything, it will not push that password file. Okay, so to do that, we just do let us clear our screen. We have to be inside this 0x03. okay, ls. Okay, and we are in our which one? We are in our main master branch, right? And then let us clear. Okay, and then we do what do we want to do? Sorry, yes, we want to create this. So to see hidden files, git ignore is always hidden. We do ls-a, so all these dot are hidden files. So to create that, a directory, make directory dot git ignore. Okay, enter. Okay, when you do ls, you will not see it, but when you do ls-a, you will see it. Okay, so you cd into .git ignore. Okay, and then you would create a file, right? .git ignore should be a file. Sorry, I've forgotten. .git is a file, not a directory. Okay, so let us cd out back, and then remove directory dot git ignore. You've removed it, then you create a file. So you can use Emacs to create it, and then let's just write what you want to write. Emacs.git ignore. Okay, and then you said you should create it, you should make a command that it doesn't push this file. So once you do this, any file name that is like this will never be pushed. You can also put a wildcard here that all files. Okay, so let's just do like that, or let's put the wildcard anyone, and then control, sorry, and then exit emails, list it ls-a. You'll be able to see the dot git ignore, the part dot git ignore. Okay, you'll be able to see that it contains this, and then git add, git commit dash, and do we have a commit message for this? Let's see. No commit message, so just say ignore these files. Okay, and then git push, and then enter, and then that should make our project complete. So just do this. Good. So that's it, and see you guys, and then we are 200% done with this. Bye.